Hi, I'm Jessie Spradlin, and you're in the music room.
I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I didn't think that you'd ever really know me. I must admit I'm used to having all the answers. I am hard and I've awakened my surrender. And now I'm deeply falling open, and I can see a stream of light coming alive. I never want all myself so far on my sleeve. I'm really hoping that nobody comes to hurt me. Out in the open, there's no telling you what I could see. I'm hard, but your love is something new to me. And now I'm deeply falling open, and I can see a stream of light coming alive. Now I'm deeply falling open, and I can see a stream of light coming alive, coming alive. If I abandon all myself, well, there's no guarantee. I could end up on the ground, broken, blind, and bleeding. Then there's the other part I might just find the fullness of. What it means to live this life, I think you're supposed to fall in love. Oh, and now I'm deeply falling open, and I can see a stream of light coming alive. Now I'm deeply falling open, and I can see a stream of light coming alive, coming alive, coming alive.
Thank you so much.
Well, Jessie, I'm so glad that we got you in so quickly after we saw you at the last show, and thanks for being here on a Tuesday night. You've got a pretty full house. I'm impressed.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me.
That song that you just did, Deeply Falling Open, tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I wrote this song about a friend of mine, and it's pretty much just the idea of, you know, we all say we deeply fall in love, but it's kind of like the precursor to that. So I just kind of watched my friend in a situation she was in, and I saw her start dating somebody, and she hadn't been open to it in a really long time, but I saw her heart kind of start to bloom open, and now they're married and have a really cute kid, so it worked out.
That's
Obviously
awesome.
because of my song.
That
Had a really, the baby's cute, I promise.
You have a song that is called Close My Eyes. Tell us a little bit about that one and where you got that inspiration.
So I got this inspiration from a romantic experience I had. And it was kind of one of those situations where I was talking to someone and it seemed like really great. And I was like, wow, this like is adding up. But I had this like bit of hesitation inside of me and I was like, I don't know why this sounds too good to be true. I'm not really sure if I should go all in. So it was kind of like a song about like sitting on that fence of, you know, when you meet somebody and you're like, this is really great. But also I feel like if I blink and close my eyes, this could be gone in like 2 seconds. So this is kind of on that, like, you know, it's kind of on the fence. It's, you don't really know how it turns out. It's just about that moment.
Right. Go ahead and play that for us. Love to hear it.
Where did you come from? I swear I've seen you before. I didn't know that you noticed me staring here at the floor. But I'm starting to wonder. I'm starting to feel. I'm starting to question if this could be real. But I don't wanna close my eyes, no, and give you a chance to disappear, no. I don't wanna lose my mind by taking a chance and not seeing clear. It feels like I'm falling, but I don't know if I should believe. Then when you tell me you want me, it seems like I'm living a dream. But I'm starting to wonder. I'm starting to feel. Oh, I'm starting to question, oh, if this could be real. But I don't wanna close my eyes, no, and give you a chance to disappear, no. I don't wanna lose my mind by taking a chance and not seeing clear. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder. I'm starting to feel. Yeah, I'm starting to question, oh, if this could be real. But I don't wanna close my eyes, no, and give you a chance to disappear. No, I don't wanna lose my mind by taking a chance and not seeing clear, no. I don't wanna close my eyes, no, and give you a chance to disappear. And I don't wanna lose my mind, no, by taking a chance and not seeing clear. No, no. Where did you come from? I swear I've seen you before.
Great song. I love that one.
Thank
That's
you
really,
so much.
really nice.
I actually am releasing that on September 2nd.
Are you? Yay.
Full band and actually produced by Chris Responte. So,
All right.
Yeah.
Chris, do you have your own studio and everything?
Yeah.
Cool. Where are you out of?
I'm out of Arlington.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's my old stomping grounds.
Really?
Before
Okay.
Waxahachie. Yep. The next song that you have is Baby Steps. Tell us about that.
Sorry. So, Baby Steps is a song that I wrote actually with my brother a long time ago. It was before I graduated high school, so sometime before 2009. But I've never been able to record it because I just love this song, and I've never wanted to do it unless it was really done the right way. And so I got to do that with Chris, and I'll be releasing this song as well later on. But yeah, I mean, the lyrics kind of speak for itself. The chorus says it's baby steps when we're trying to forget and trying to move past regret. So it's just, a song about relationships and how things change and how sometimes it just is baby steps. But my brother wrote some of the lyrics, and I wrote like the chords and everything and kind of finished it off and rearranged things. So it was kind of like a co-write. It was more of he like just started singing while we were at a picnic, and then he was like, I don't remember what I said. And I'm like, I'm writing it down in the corner. I'm just like, wait, just keep. And I remember the next morning I was like working on it. I was like, so do you want to play this song? He's like, no, you can have it. And I was like, okay, cool. So then it just kind of became my song.
Nice.
My plan is to slowly convince him he actually didn't write it at all. Like just one line at a time. Be like, no, I think I wrote that line. And But yeah, so this is Baby Steps.
Sitting alone on my living room floor. Don't have no trouble, don't want no more. I don't know what you're going for, no. Well, I try to figure out who's wrong and who is right. I open up my door and day turns into night. I can't see where you're coming from, no. Well, ain't it baby steps when we're trying to forget and ain't it baby steps to push past our regret? Well, I sit all alone in my car tonight. I still don't know who's wrong and who's right. Well, let's see who will wear the pants. Driving over from my house to yours while anger's clogging all my pores. I don't think that you understand, no. Well, ain't it baby steps when we're trying to forget and ain't it baby steps to push past our regret? Ain't it baby steps when we're trying to forget and ain't it baby steps to push past our Well, let's go back to the beginning where we lost track. Our heads were spinning, but see, it's where we wanted to be. When the days were short, but the nights were longer, and time would tell. But I thought we were stronger than this. But I guess we missed. Oh, ain't it baby steps when we're trying to forget and ain't it baby steps to push past our regret? Ain't it baby steps when we're trying to forget? And ain't it baby steps, love, to push past our regret? Our regret.
Thank you very much.
Very nice. Okay. Out the window. Well, that could mean a lot of different things, huh? Tell us a little bit about that one.
So, Out the Window is a song I wrote when I was in college. And I remember I was kind of pondering what to do with my life. I really wanted to be a musician, but I didn't really know where to go from where I was at, because I was in school studying classical guitar at the time and hating my life because I was alone in a practice room for like 14 hours a week or minimum. And I was like, man, I love music, but I don't know if I can do it this way. And I was just kind of sitting up late at night, as musicians do, just pondering like all the possibilities, what I should do, what's the responsible thing to do. Should I finish college? Should I take a semester off? Should I just quit and not go back? I don't know. And I caught the clock and I looked at it and I was like, oh shoot, it's like almost 4 a.m. I'm probably not going to solve this problem before I go to bed, so it's I should probably just go to sleep. So, but then I was doing all this while I was looking out my window in my room, and I was like, it's too late to be just like watching out the window. And then I was like, oh shoot, now I'm not going to bed. Now I'm writing a song. So this kind of just became about that, you know, like. Sometimes you're just at a place where, you know, you don't really know what the right thing is to do, where to go, because you can't tell the future. So, you know, you kind of just got to take a chance. And but this is me telling myself, Jesse, go to bed because you're not going to solve this before tomorrow morning.
Okay.
But yeah.
Got a little too much time on my hands. What am I gonna do with you? What am I gonna do with you? Got a little too much thinking in my head. What am I gonna do with you? What am I gonna do with you? Well, it's too late to be watching out the window, I should say. And it's too early to think about what tomorrow's gonna bring. And it's too tough to remember what it used to be, and I know it's too late to be watching out the window. In the morning I'll be strumming out my heart. What am I gonna do with you? What am I gonna do with you? She's still beating, but she doesn't know her part. What am I gonna do with you? What am I gonna do with you? Well, it's too late to be watching out the window, I should say. And it's too early to think about what tomorrow's gonna bring. And it's too tough to remember what it used to be, and I know it's too late to be watching out the window. It'll work out. These things, they always do. Oh, I know they're going to. Oh, I know they're going to. Come the springtime, all my dreams will start to bloom. Oh, I know they're going to. Oh, I know they're going to. Well, it's too late to be watching out the window, I should say. It's too early to think about what tomorrow's gonna bring, and it's too tough to remember what it used to be, and I know it's too late to be watching. Oh, it's too late to be watching. It's too late to be watching out the window.
Thank you very much.
The next song that I see on your list here, excuse me, is Joshua.
Yes.
Is that a person or is that biblical or?
Both.
Both.
Biblical person.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, the story kind of explains itself, but it's definitely a song written about the story of Joshua. I actually did, use scripture as a reference for this story, so it should be biblically accurate. But really, more deeply, what it's about to me is kind of going against the odds. Joshua was in a situation where all odds were against him, but yet the Lord was with him. So that's kind of what it's about to me, and what I hope it can be about to other people through that story from the Bible.
sitting up late just talking, waiting on something to change. I can't make anything happen, but I don't wanna stay the same. Got it by the wind and my old mind can't wrap it round. Step by step believing that this faith will keep me sound. I keep waiting for a time to release all the dreams in my heart. I keep praying for you to move on my behalf and once again make the waters part. Well, milk and honey's flowing, but there's doubt within the camp saying, what are warrior grasshoppers to giants in that land? The walls are tall and they are great, we do not stand a chance. So let's turn back to Egypt now before it gets too late. Oh, the time is drawing nearer. I feel the heat emanating from that pillar of fire, and my vision's getting clearer. But this faithless generation rather stay in the mind. Hey! Wandering ain't my purpose now that doubt is finally dead. I tread my feet upon that ground just like the Lord had said. So I'm on my way to destiny with promise in my hand. Well, you best now just get out my way unless you plan on standing, 'cause I'm gonna take my mountain. Yeah, these 40 years they taught me to fight. I'm going with or without you. I'm gonna slay every one of them Amalekites. Hey! Well, possession is my passion, and this passiveness won't fly. It's up to you to stay or go, but I ain't missing it this time. I'm stronger now than I was, and so give me all you got. I'm gonna take my promised land. Don't tell me you forgot that Jehovah is almighty, and he'll give us the power to win any war. Let's show all of creation who our God is for. I said Jehovah is almighty, and he'll give us the power to win any war. Let's show all of creation who the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is for. Hey! We're sitting up there just talking. We're sitting up there just talking.
Yeah. Very nice playing, Chris.
Thank you.
That sounded great, both y'all. Okay, back to getting better, which is what we all need to do all the time.
I will say, this song was also written about a friend of mine. Now you're going to be scared to be friends with me. But you know what? If Taylor Swift can have friends, then I can have friends, okay?
A friend?
Yeah. Chris, I got a new song I want to show you. No. It's called Red Guitar Guy. No, I'm just kidding.
Not like you, though. No. Some other red guitar guy.
But I was talking to a friend of mine, and she was talking about her marriage, actually, and she was just, telling me some stuff that was going on, and she said this line to me. She said, I wish I could say, she said, I wish we could just get back to normal. And then she said, actually, don't think that we need to get back to normal, because that actually wasn't where I want to be. I want to get back to better than we were. And so that's kind of what this song is about. It's about their story and, just my interpretation. And I feel like it's a pretty, universal concept. How many relationships can you think of, that you needed to get back to getting better? I will say I have not ever played this song in front of people before. I've recorded it in a studio, so I am very nervous that I will forget literally all of it. But here we go. There's your expectations set. Now if I don't suck, you guys are going to be like... I remember one time I played... I don't know if you guys know the venue, The Grotto, back when it used to exist in Fort Worth. It no longer exists. Does anybody know that venue? Mm-mm. It's not here anymore. But I remember... it's completely off subject, and you can also cut this out, whatever. But there weren't a lot of female guitarists there. Or songwriters. It was like all guys, and I'm like the only girl, which I'm used to. But I got off stage, and this one guy came up to me afterward, and I think he meant it as a compliment, and he just looked at me and he's like, "You didn't suck." And I was like, you know what? If that is the standard, then I was like, I think he caught himself after that, and I was like, all right. But anyway, so as long as I don't suck, then you guys will. All right. Remember the lyrics, Jesse. Remember them. Okay. You want to start it off?
Sure.
Take some pressure off.
Looking back on the last few years, I won't even try to deny I have no defense for myself, no. I won't hide it from my own eyes that I wasn't giving you what you needed. My love for you had been depleted. I truly gave up on us, so I know now it's hard to trust that this time will be different. I know your heart is shattered. Will it resurrect and beat for me again? When will we get back to getting better? When will we remember what it means to say forever? Looking back on the last few weeks, you can't look into my eyes. You try to defend yourself, you push me away with all your lies, when honesty is all that I need. Show me your demons and we can beat them together. I know we can love. I miss holding your hand, love. This time will be different. You see, my heart was shattered, but it resurrected and beats for you again. When will we get back to getting better? When will we remember what it means to say forever? We're 14 years down the line. Did I ruin us because of my pride? Never saw it coming, these tears I cried. Never thought you'd really cross that line. Oh, When will we get back to getting better? Oh, I'm sorry, you're sorry. When will we get back to getting better again? I'm sorry, you're sorry. Oh, when will we get back to getting better?
Thank you.
I want to be your friend. You write such great songs, I'll tell you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And you have another song, Hold On to My Heart.
Yes, this is actually a single I have out right now. The only song I have out on any streaming platform right now. I wrote this song a long time ago too, and it's just, it's just a story that happened to me, and it's kind of about, those moments when you're with someone that you love or that you like or have a crush on or whatever, and it's just like you just want to capture this one moment and stay in it. Mm-hmm. And this is me telling that right to their face. Telling it to my husband right over there. I'm just making sure I'm playing that. Yeah. Okay. Just making sure I didn't lie to him and play in a different key. Then he'd write a song called Tan Guitar Girl or something. Be like,
I'll make a deal with you. Just come real close so I can tell you what I propose. It won't take long, dear. Just look into my eyes. Here in the silence, would you realize that you can hold on to my heart? 'Cause I can't hold on to my head, and I keep thinking we should always stand this close. And you can hold on to my hand, and I can stand here once again. And I keep thinking you should never let me go away again. Well, don't say a word this time. Just hold me near. See in my quiet eyes, oh, I want to stay here. Oh, I will remember this moment with you, playing it over and over and over. I'll do. Well, you can hold on to my heart, 'cause I can't hold on to my head. And I keep thinking we should always stand this close. And you can hold on to my hand, and I can stand here once again. And I keep thinking you should never let me go away again. You should never let me go. 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 Well, you can hold on to my heart, 'cause I can't hold on to my head. And I keep thinking we should always stand this close, and you can hold on to my hand, and I can stand here once again. And I keep thinking you should never let me go, and you can hold on to my heart, 'cause I can't hold on to my head. And I keep thinking we should always stand this close, and you can hold on to my hand, and I can stand here once again. And I keep thinking you should never let me go away again.
You're just one good song after another. I am so impressed.
Oh, thanks. Thanks,
You
you guys,
really
for
are.
being here and listening. They told me nobody comes to Tuesday nights, so, so I'm very surprised. I brought my mom, my husband.
Had the room.
You have another song called Can't Help But Love You.
Yeah, so this is a song... This song I wrote, well, I'll just tell you what it means to me right now. This was the favorite song of my dad's that I wrote. My dad passed away 2 years ago now. It still feels like it didn't actually happen. It's like this fog of like, did that really happen? But he was a blues guitar player, like insane, like Blues Hall of Fame, like he was the bomb. But he always...
Tell me about your dad real quick, too, so they'll know.
My dad's name is Landon Spradlin. He was... People called him a blues preacher man. So he was... When I was in the first grade, he had a ministry on Bourbon Street in New Orleans, and I wasn't allowed to look up when I walked to church. I actually ran into a pole once because of it. My parents were like, look at the ground. We didn't have church at night, it was Sunday morning, but still, Bourbon Street on Sunday morning as a first grader, probably not a cool place to be. But, my dad actually had church at J&J's Blues Bar whenever we, it's called like the Tin Panther or something like that, I think. I don't know if anybody knows that bar in Fort Worth. But none of my friends' parents will let them go to church with me because there were braziers hanging from the ceiling, and so when you lifted your hands up to worship, and you have church in a bar, you can't really escape it. But he always loved the outcast and the rejected. He came from a very hardcore drugs and alcohol background of, growing up in, the 60s and 70s and stuff. So when he met Jesus, he just wanted to tell everybody else about him. So anyways, this was my dad's, I feel like he would bring me up in front of every gig he had and be like, Jesse, come play the blues song you wrote. And I'd be like, Dad, they don't know the chords. And he'd be like, I'll lead them. I definitely have PTSD from people following during jam sessions. I'm like, no, this is not a 1-4-5 song. This is not what that is. But he loved this song, and it's just about loving somebody no matter where they are and no matter how close or how far. So now it really reminds me of him in a lot of ways.
Oh, yeah.
Would you be okay? Do you want me to play with it?
No, good.
You're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
You do it in A?
No, I'll do it in G. I'll do it in G.
Okay.
For you. I'm going to set my guitar down up for this one so I can feel like a real sanger.
Oh.
Sanger.
Close.
I told y'all I do not sit down, so this is the closest I could get. I'm going to get on the edge of my chair so I don't mess up the cameras, but I can still feel so free.
I already miss your face, and I see you in such a beautiful way. Oh, I keep flashing back to remember when I was with you, and you'd hold me the whole night already miss your eyes. They've been dancing in my dreams every night. Well, then I wake up with the feeling of you in my heart, but I want you by my side. Oh, oh, oh. So from right where I am, I'm gonna love you the same as if you're holding my hand whenever I'm calling your name, baby. Don't you know that I can't help but love you from right where I am. I already miss your touch. You give the sweetest love and I just can't get enough. Oh, just to be in your presence, you know you make everything right. You're the only one who keeps me satisfied. Oh, oh, oh. So from right where I am, I'm gonna love you the same as if you're holding my hand whenever I'm calling your name, baby. I can't help but love you from right where I am. Oh, since you left, I kept you, and nothing could tear me apart. Even when everyone told me, they told me that I should have left you. Oh, but you got, baby, you got a hold of my heart. So from right where I am, I'm gonna love you the same as if you're holding my hand when I'm calling your name. Oh, I can't help but love you from right where I am. No, I can't help but love you, baby. You know that I can't help but love you. Oh, from right where I am.
Well, I think I'm with your dad on that one. I think that's my favorite so far. I love that song. You have another song, Long Way Home.
I feel like I'm torturing you, Mom. There you go. Let's do it upbeat like that. No, I'm just kidding. So I won't get into too much. I'll just say this is for my mom and dad. It's just a song about my love for them, and I'm like the luckiest kid in the world to have the best parents. So
there you go.
Conversation that never ends, even when our words we stop saying. You can see when my heart needs a hand, and you promise alone. We should take the long way home tonight. Maybe it could buy us a little bit more time, 'cause in this moment I can't see past your eyes, and it makes me feel like it will be alright. Well, through so many years, it's gone by so fast. If only I could catch my breath and try to make it last. You're here with me today, but soon enough I'll have to give you away. We should take the long way home tonight. Maybe it could buy us a little bit more time, 'cause in this moment I can't see past your eyes, and it makes me feel like it will be alright. Well, I know our love, oh, it never dies. It's only gotten stronger with every season of life. Now look where we are. We've both grown deeper into each other's hearts. We should take the long way home tonight. Maybe it could buy us a little bit more time, 'cause in this moment I can't see past your eyes, and it makes me feel like it will be alright.
Great guitar guy, everybody.
Definitely. Gosh, it has just been great having you play your music for us this evening. And we're going to have you take us out of the show with Greatest Act of Love. Tell us a little bit about that and play it for us if you would.
So I spoke about my dad earlier. He's obviously a huge influence on my life, but I'll keep it short and sweet. This is the first song that he ever wrote. He'd been playing guitar since he was like 8, but he wrote his first song at, I don't know how old he was, but in his 20s somewhere. He picked up an acoustic guitar at a party after he had met Jesus, and this was what came out of his heart. Wish I could just, pour out a song in like 5 seconds at a party, but, I don't know that I inherited that. So.
Well, I think you did.
Yes.
It doesn't take me 5 minutes, I'll tell you that much. All right, so this is Greatest Act of Love.
Are you looking for love out there in the world? And is it getting harder to find He can lighten your load, 'cause he's the light, he's the truth, he's the way, he's the greatest act of love that the world has ever known. When the Lord gave the world his only begotten Son, you know he died on the cross, and he washed away my sin. He's the greatest act of love that's ever been. And he said, come unto me, anyone who's weary with a heavy burden, and I will I'll give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, come and learn of me, oh child. My yoke is easy and my burden it is light. It's the greatest act of love that the world has ever known. When the Lord gave the world his only begotten Son, you know he died on the cross, and he washed away my sin. He's the greatest act of love that's ever been. Are you searching for joy in what this world has to offer you? Oh, maybe you're looking for Jesus and you don't know it. No. Now I know we all been hurt. Sometimes we just don't understand it. Oh, when your heart longs for love and you're afraid to show it, come receive the greatest act of love that this world has ever known. When the Lord gave the world his only begotten Son, Jesus Christ, you know he died upon that cross. Oh, and he washed away my sin, your sin, everybody's sin. He's the greatest act of love that's ever been, that's ever been, that's ever been.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Jesse, it's been an absolute pleasure having you here this evening. And Chris, my gosh, you're quite the player, and you really compliment her. You guys sound great together. Really,
He's a
really
man
nice.
of many talents.
I'm telling you. But we are going to probably just, stop here. I want to thank you. I want to thank the entire audience that we have here tonight that turned out for you. Also wanted to thank Jean and Barbara Moore for the wonderful pictures that you're going to get from them, and for Bruce Davis, who's also a great photographer, and he'll be providing pictures as well. Thank you to our Facebook audience that's listening. We hope that you keep tuning in. And Randy, thank you for all that you do. You're back there in the box tonight. But we're going to have the second half of this radio show, which is the interview portion, so we can get to know you and all about you as a person, as a songwriter, and everything else. So stay tuned. You are in the music room.